What's poppin', everybody? That was very intense. What was? Welcome to the park. I know nothing about this game besides the fact there's a squirrel. So, the park is a narrative experience best played in a dark room wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the park may manipulate graphics, audio control settings, and your sanity. This is perfectly normal, and should not be cause for alarm or psychiatry.
Oh, I don't remember this.
I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
No subtitles?
Wow.
Goddamn.
Everyone's got to pay attention now.
Oh, this doesn't look terrible.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
It, like, doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look good either.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Our main character looks really good.
This is at the highest graphic settings, and that, like, the, like,
I mean,
pop-in
again,
was very weird.
You always, when it comes to certain graphics, at this point, we're going to go, well, was this good at the time, or is it?
That's kind of the thing.
That's a cool-looking reflection, though.
The sky disappears when I look down.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm glad that there's a reflection at all.
Atlantic Island Park. Bingo.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed.
Well,
Please make your way
Terrifying.
to the car park at your earliest convenience.
The announcer.
Employees, prepare the park for shutdown.
interact with objects in the world.
We get to touch.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Okay. Tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. I like the name Nathaniel. I've used it a few times.
Huh.
Maybe this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. Dedicated to the first day of March 1977.
That's one of those phrases you don't think much of it at the time, but then like once the bad things happen, you're like, man, infect was really a bad choice of words, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine.
Lorraine?
Great.
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gate.
I don't think that man's real. I'm 100% certain that man ain't real.
I mean, he's still there.
Yeah, but it was the weird suspicion of him knowing her name.
Callum,
But, like,
where
in the-
are you going?
Well, they say
I don't know.
they said that they come here all the time.
Alright.
So I imagine the front desk guy.
The way the man talks, and again, maybe it's just because of the hindsight of like, something's off with this
There's
place.
something
That makes me
special
think that
about the
man is
entrance
like
to an amusement park.
shining her or
The
something.
line drawn between the real world and the world
Lorraine.
we can see within.
Like, it's an escalator.
On this
You can
side,
walk up it
The
to grab your
apathy of our
kid.
everyday lives.
Yeah, wait.
On the other,
Listen, she
Looking
has
at
to
my
have
baby
her the monologue.
it's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention, employees. The park
You could, like,
is now
pretend to
closed.
care about your kid a little.
Have a safe journey home.
Yeah.
Like, just letting him disappear.
Did someone die recently, or you just have like the absolute worst like mental illness?
What was that laugh? What was that? That was stupid. Don't do
I
that.
thought it was you laughing. Wait.
No, that was in the game.
Oh, you laugh. Okay, the game laughed and you laughed. Okay.
Oh God,
No, the game laughed all on its own.
Oh.
what happened here?
Oh.
Look at my wiggly arms.
Yeah. See, like, it's this, right? It feels like it was abandoned before they came here.
Do I have a flashlight? Oh no, the sprint is on a toggle.
Child.
What if I
come back
don't want to
here.
catch you?
Child, where are you going?
I'm looking at the map.
But child!
Ferris wheel, Octatron, bumper cars, House of Horrors, slideshow out. Okay, whatever. I don't care.
I think this specific like
Slideshow alley.
reminds me of the one I've gone to 3 times now called Timberwood.
Okay.
Timberwood or Silverwood, it's one of the two. It's like old-fashioned looking,
Great.
made of wood.
Oh, that's not horrifying at all.
I wouldn't recommend that. Where's the Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you.
Carrie Killian is Satan's whore.
Huh.
Okay.
So yeah, so unless we just
Too
went
dark.
into like,
I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
good to know. Unless we enter like an upside down version, my theory is the park's actually been abandoned for ages,
Okay.
and they just I don't know, when they were in here if they were in here before the game started, they just imagined it being pristine, and again, that's why I think the guy isn't real.
I think
No
this
one's
belongs
worked
to
here
Ken.
in centuries.
And maybe her kid isn't real either.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, so you're just gonna show me this squirrel with glowing eyes, and you're gonna just... And he has blood all over him?
Oh, that's not a statue.
Well, yeah, I don't think so.
I was gonna make a funny complaint. Haha, funny. They used the
Chad?
Huh?
His name's
Just a
Chad.
drunk guy in a suit.
yeah. Look at
Drunk
that's
guy
funny
in
in
a suit.
hindsight.
Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations. Ice sculpting? Weird. Chad the chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob.
So that is the stereotype of Chads. They were ahead of their time here.
I wonder what this is.
Purchase the land Solomon Island for... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Purchase the land for Solomon Island for a pittance, I might add.
Yes.
What am I hearing?
Chad? That's Chad talking.
Weird. Whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect. I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. I almost doubt
Good
that.
job, Joey Drew. It looks good, but it probably ain't.
Oh, it's not Chad talking. It's these stickers.
Oh, interesting.
Can't hear what the fuck it's saying, but, like, good for it.
So, how long until we see Chad disappear?
Oh, like, probably. I don't know. He's still there now. Also, he's a chipmunk, not a squirrel. It's news to me. He looks like a squirrel.
Ah, so he's a part of Alvin's crew then.
Alright, so we're gonna take the, whatever this is, the Tunnel of Tales, I guess? Or are we getting on this, or are we
Alan,
walking that
stay
way?
where you are.
I think we're getting on the ride.
I think we're getting on the ride. Oh, well, fucking kid.
Kid, it's not time for the love tunnel?
Can I get on this?
Is that what this is? I didn't catch the name.
Can I get on this?
Yeah,
Thank you.
probably. There you go.
It wouldn't let me. Okay, we're on it now.
Spook me, spook me.
I can't look around. So that's cool.
As you look around.
No, I can't, like, look past this or past this.
Oh.
That's as far as I can turn.
I wouldn't expect her to like have a full owl turning head.
I mean, like, most people are able to turn a bit more than this. Weirdly enough, as a person who has bodily autonomy, I'm able to turn my head and my shoulders.
A boy named Hansel and a girl
Oh.
named Gretel.
Okay.
They were
Well, this
very
isn't
poor
this
and
faux
had very
pose
little
not
to
well at
eat
all.
Or sup.
Okay.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there.
Chill.
No, my wife.
Calm
I
down.
cannot do that, said the man.
I just
all
realized, why
fall
have we not had a
starve,
fairy
you
tale
fool.
adaptation that combines this woodcutter with
Hansel
the
and
woodcutter
Gretel
from Red Riding
overheard
Hood?
their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep.
Because the woodcutter from Red Riding Hood
Do
is a
not
hero,
fret, Gretel,
and this
Hansel
one's an
said.
asshole father.
He crept out of the hut and gathered
I mean,
white
he could be
stones from the
both.
ground to fill his
I don't think so.
It's called A Man Changes in Life
Well,
when kids are involved.
maybe he should have changed
The
from the
next morning,
get-go.
the woodcutter leads the children into the forest.
Maybe after
Before
this
they
he becomes a
leave,
good guy
the
and
mother
then
gives them
kills a
slice of
wolf.
bread
Oh,
and
hello.
warns them that they will
How's it
get
going,
more
Chad?
food that day.
Hey, Chad.
How's it hanging?
Clever Hansel
Have a
leads them
conversation?
behind
You hung out
with Alvin?
stones behind them as they pass.
Have a
Theodore?
conversation with
When their
Chad?
father leaves
I got
them,
an achievement for having a
children wait
conversation with
the
Chad?
trail back to their parents' house.
Okay, bye, Chad.
In a conversation with Dad? The Chad?
After receiving a thorough
Chad the
scolding
dad.
from their parents for getting
I mean, Chad
Conversation?
does have a
the
dad
children
bod.
are sent to bed without any
What
supper.
conversation did I have? We,
Hansel
like,
tried to
locked
sneak out
eyes
and
for a
collect
loving
more white
moment.
stones, but found that the door
And that
was
is
it.
about it.
That's
Tomorrow
true.
I will take
That's
them
so
into the woods
introverts talk,
myself.
remember?
The wife told
I guess that's
the
fair.
Eye
woodcutter.
contact.
And also, does this... I know
In the morning,
they're like,
mother
oh,
gave
Chad
them a
is just
slice
like
of
an
bread
angry
and led
drunk
them deep into the forest.
who, like,
Yeah.
works at this theme park because he just, like, has this job. But, like, also...
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail
Like,
of breadcrumbs
are we just
to lead them
acknowing the
safely
fact
home.
that Chad, like,
But hungry
just
eyed
doesn't
birds
take off
snatched
the
up
suit?
breadcrumbs and his trail
Yeah.
was destroyed.
My
Abandoned by their
my
parents,
amusement park is a little rusty. I don't know how many of them
Find the
actually
trail
use
home.
shadows
The children
like this.
wandered in the forest for 3 days.
I think what's interesting about these shadows is the fact that none of these light projectors have anything that would cast these shadows on them.
Well, they could have a... Oh, what are they called?
The children
Templates?
stumbled into
Yeah,
a
but
Kinda
they-
like
field with
a
an
thing that we grew up
exceedingly
with.
strange
Yeah, but, like,
house.
look at
Uh,
them. They don't.
Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows
do
were
they?
painted
I don't know, they didn't-
clear sheet.
No, they physically don't. This is just a light.
Desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
How long is this boat ride?
Wall nibbling.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse.
But
Who is nibbling at my house?
honestly, I'm kind of over Tim Burton.
Come to you,
Yeah?
but Hansel and
I
Gretel
feel like
stayed
he used to actually be like an artist with expression, and now
Yeah.
he's just like a person who knows how to make movies that look like Tim Burton.
I have
Gotcha, yeah.
You know, I feel like he doesn't have the passion he used to.
Yeah, it's where my mixed on the new Beetlejuice movie is. I'm excited, but I'm hoping it's within that creativity of early Tim Burton and not modern Tim Burton.
And I also, like, I kind of highly doubt it's gonna be, you know?
Yeah.
What?
Ah,
Bro, chill.
Chad's touching her butt. Chad, no, don't do that.
See, the thing is, like, it's trying to scare me by moving the boat, but literally nothing is happening.
put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother
yeah.
will make a good mouthful.
Hut cleaning.
The old witch told
The most
Gretel.
terrifying of all
Once he's
things.
fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
I gotta say, this guy's doing a great job of that witch voice, though.
Oh, totally.
That's a great witch
I
voice.
just, I really wish there was more happening right now.
Fearing the day that the witch would
This is
eat
a really
him, the
long
witch,
boat
for her
ride,
part, grew impatient.
Yeah.
and all it's
Today,
doing is telling
I
me
will
a
cook
fairy
and
tale
eat
that I
your
already
brother,
know.
Gretel. Climb inside.
And it's
light
taking
me
a
up.
long
maybe,
time to do
maybe
it.
this is the lore.
Gretel
This is what the
pretended
park
not
is.
to understand.
Like, we've been in this
The
boat.
I
witch's
do not know
hut.
how.
We've been in this boat
Where is the opening?
for, like, more than half the time we've been in this game.
The old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave
Murderous
Gretel
little
gave
girl.
a
The audio.
shove, and the old crone tumbled forward.
What happened with the
into
audio?
oven.
It sounds more distant
Gretel
now.
slid a large
It's 'cause it's
iron
coming
bolt
from the
over the door
speakers.
to the oven.
So every time
Huh.
that it switches to a different
Freed her brother
speaker,
Hansel
the audio's in a
and
different
put
place.
the
Oh,
fire
I see.
beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled. And
Damn.
the witch was
It's fucked up.
Dang. Man, I don't think this story is
And
very
then,
inclusive of
because
witches.
even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body
Well-
of the old witch and
Wait a minute. Hold on. Listen.
You know what? Good for them.
I have a moderate hieroglyphics on. I don't think that's how that fairy tale ended. Was that our punchline? Was that our horror punchline to listening to it basically being the same story till the end?
Oh, hello.
Oh! Hey!
How's it going?
How you doing? Hey, you ever heard of the story of the Ugly Duckling? Because you're not ugly at all. You're a swan.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Anyway,
You're beautiful.
so glad that we did that.
That was fun. Yeah.
Can I...
I kind of wish there was more spoop in that.
Yeah, that was kind of just boring. I got an achievement for it.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off.
Great.
Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world.
Damn.
We were always hungry,
Interesting.
looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool sounding though. To fix that thing, I would have had more actual animatronics involved, and for the spoops, like the speakers glitching out at least. I mean, to be fair, it's also like the first ride, so it shouldn't like show its cards too fast on the first ride on the spoops. So
Yeah.
Another accident. This place.
What's going on? Why is my vision doing this? Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative. That caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. Taint?
Huh.
I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been all for nothing.
Yes.
Neat. Is this the teddy bear? Why does it have a fucking knife in its eye?
Oh, it does. I didn't know. I was looking at the cute little Donkey Kong tie.
My guy got stabbed. Also, is that my
Man.
son's teddy bear?
I hope not.
I guess we'll
I
find
wouldn't
out.
want to bring my son the teddy bear with a knife in it.
Well, you can take the knife out of the teddy bear.
No. It's now part of the package. We have to give the kid the knife if we give it to him. Oh, rock.
Not suspicious
Thanks, Chad.
at all. I want to assume it's Chad doing these things, but also, like, I haven't seen him in a little while. And
Chad's dead again.
apparently I had a conversation with him, so...
Listen, you guys had a moment together in the tunnel of love.
Got to stare lovingly into each other's eyes.
Yeah. I don't think that's what that ride was. I keep making the joke and I keep forgetting it was a Hansel and Gretel ride.
Yep. Something about, like, this game visually gives me, like, yeah, the developers of this, they played Slender the Arrival. And we're like, we can do that.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if there's anything over here before I go to the ride itself.
As we check the dates and they're like released right next to each other.
I mean, Slender the Arrival came out in 2012 and this came out in 2016, so no.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, there was
Slender
nothing. Oh. Oh no.
There is something. You're stuck here forever.
Oh,
The
please.
true curse.
Okay. Whew. That was a very scary moment for me. That was the most horror this game has had so far.
I felt the fear of like, oh no, do I have to reset?
That would suck. We'd have to ride that fucking ride again. Does this game have save points? I feel like this game's only an hour long, so like...
There's literally an icon down at the bottom in the corner. This is saving.
Oh, all I see in the bottom corner is activate Windows. Go to settings to activate
So
Windows
bad,
10.
blood under my head. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Sorry? Okay, wait. Eyewitness
Gordon,
report.
wait.
Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Bannerman. Witness name, Norma Creed. We were waiting for our turn on the ride, Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Okay, fine. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or lion. But as more and more of the ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of the block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground. He was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive.
Gee.
Well, that's
Well
cool.
then. Man, Chad did lose it.
I mean, look, you can only take so much bullshit. Maybe those teenagers were just being assholes. Personally,
I want to know what the insult was. I need a gauge at how much in the right Chuck was. Or Chad.
Personally, I think that the squirrel is always right.
I'm going to say the guy in the suit's named Chuck, while the suit is called
I
Chad.
remember this.
That's an awful picture.
That is a horrendous picture.
And also, what's with Mr. Babadook standing in the back?
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
How you
pal.
doing?
Ride the Octatron? We can ride the Octatron?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Oh, yes, even better.
Wait,
yeah.
can I ride it at
Rules of
various
three, right?
speeds? I'm gonna ride
Get
it.
I
on.
can't get on while it's moving.
Ah.
Okay, which side was which? Oh, I don't like the face on that thing.
Oh, that bird is hungry. Oh.
Is this,
Oh, I hate it.
Is it turning off?
I hope so. No, I don't think I've actually been on an Octatron, truthfully. I just remember it because I watched Jimmy Neutron.
I haven't been on one in a long time.
And, oh, I could be wrong, but, oh yeah, I just remember the giant ship made out of one in Jimmy Neutron, and that's it.
Oh, I get to just look at its face.
Oh! Okay. I'm actually kind of just spooked because of that staring down.
Oh, it's just going faster and faster, isn't it?
Oh! Oh, this actually is giving me, like...
Oh god. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck was that?
Oh, jeez! Hey,
Hi, pal.
hi, friend!
How's it going?
Listen, it was giving me a panic attack in general. I'm like, this seems like way too fast, but I don't feel like strapped in properly at all. And then it got worse.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think he should have been standing somewhere in the far back in the Hansel and Gretel ride.
Oh, he's right there. Oh, he's slowing it down.
Oh.
And we're just okay with this?
Are we good? We are
Damn.
not right in the head. We are definitely not right in the head.
Anyway, that was fun.